This episode of Man of Prestige. Come up with the solutions right now. How are you gonna keep coming back? So I kind of don't blame them. There's a few of them that I will shed some light on later that I think I like them, and because they still need the clouds because they're building their business, right? And sometimes you need the balance too, to say hey, don't sound stupid around me. Don't act like a stupid young bitch boy beta male around me. Beta males are usually loud. They're loud. They know everything in all of the red pill books, and they're the loudest in the room. Anywhere you go, you could see them. They're the very first to call anyone a simp. It's the beta males, But anyway, so there are three questions. I digress a little bit. I need all of this so you can, so you can get with me, before we get into the solutions. But what I can promise you here is that I do have solutions. Am I ready for relationship? That's a fantastic question, don't you think? There are three questions that you must answer, not me. I mean, if you answer in the comment area below, that would be nice, But with that being said, I'm not talking about me. You don't have to answer me. You just have to answer the guy in the mirror, right? Are you ready for a relationship? There are three questions that I feel like you should answer. Okay? At least you should consider thinking about before you determine if you are ready for a relationship or not. There are three questions. And as usual on this channel, we're not doing deep stuff. I'm not giving you like psychological terminologies and stuff like that. The problem with those things is that anyone can go memorize all the psychological words in all the books. The Rational Male, How to Be a 3% Man, whatever books is out there, right? Anyone can memorize that shit and not internalize it for their own life, and then basically end up on a YouTube channel bitching and moaning like a bitch. No disrespect to the ladies, right? Anyone can do that. The work is when you internalize it, because your happiness, whatever it is that makes you feel fulfilled. Some people don't like the word happiness. Wait, life is not about happiness. All right. See, I'm a little dramatic too, right? We can all do it, all of us, right? So that's not where the work is. Not in memorizing words, or memorizing a whole book. The work is in internalizing what you're learning, and the work is in application to real life. You see, when you avoid relationships or avoid marriage like a bitch, right? Because you think somehow you have an upper hand if you avoid the ladies, which you're missing out big time, by the way, right? If you do that, you create more suffering because you attract what you fear the most. One way, see, we're spirit. One way, shape, form, or the other, you're going to, because if you notice, you're still not satisfied. If you just look around, everyone is busy. Everybody have much more of a good time talking about the problems, and no one is talking about solutions. Just look around you. Just next time you go in the chat boxes, right? Look at the complaining, just talking about the problems, including all your gurus. All they talk about are the problems. They don't come up with solutions. You know why? I don't blame them. I mean, all those super chats, some of that money is good, right? So they can't, if they come out, it's like medical doctors, they come up with the solutions right now. How are you gonna keep coming back? So I kind of don't blame them. There's a few of them that I will shed some light on later that I think I like them, and because they still need the clouds because they're building their business, right? And sometimes you need the balance too, to say hey, don't sound stupid around me. Don't act like a stupid young bitch boy beta male around me. Beta males are usually loud. They're loud. They know everything in all of the red pill books, and they're the loudest in the room. Anywhere you go, you could see them. They're the very first to call anyone a simp. It's the beta males, But anyway, so there are three questions. I digress a little bit. I need all of this so you can, so you can get with me, before we get into the solutions. But what I can promise you here is that I do have solutions. But here's what I can promise you: if you're not asking for the solution, sometimes I may not offer it, because a lot of times when you offer the solution without somebody, it's like unsolicited and it's received as condescension. Okay, and I don't have the energy, I don't have the time either. Number one question: how old are you? How old are you? If you're 17, 16, 15, 14, please, because I know there's a lot of you out here. If you have your heart broken sophomore year in high school, I know there's some of you out here. And you're asking, am I ready for a relationship? No, you're not. Okay. Side note: if you ask me, am I ready for a relationship? You are not ready for a relationship. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's just an authentic question that you really want answers for, right? So, back to the question: how old are you? If you're 24, 25, 26, right, and you see a young lady that you really like and you're vibing with, yes, you are ready for a relationship. Yeah, but I'm not making six figures yet, I want to keep my eyes on the back. Bullshit. That money would never be enough. I promise, I guarantee you. I've been there, done that. Millions of dollars. Okay? I'm not saying that to cap. I'm just letting you know, okay, that from a place of experience, it's never going to be enough. Okay? You can look at all your gurus, all your single gurus. If money was buying women, they would have women already, but some of them don't. Okay? Some of them straight up lie to your face, even though they have a wife at home. So, but let's keep talking. I don't put out my whole life. No, I'm not one of those. I'm very careful. I think wisdom requires that I don't do something stupid like that. But there's enough to know if I'm authentic or not, unless you're working from a low vibration standpoint. The second question: were you recently in a relationship? If you were recently in a relationship, you are absolutely, if you resonate with the meaning, my context of recently right there, you're not ready. You need to make sure you heal, because you're going to project. Something went wrong with the other relationship. You're going to effectively project your bullshit on your next relationship. Oh, it's her fault. I know it's her fault. Whatever bullshit in you attracted that shit, you will project on the next relationship. Make sure you do that work. This is one of the places where you want to make sure you're doing the work. Okay. The third question is: are you happy being single? Are you happy being single? If you're not happy being single, you're not ready for a relationship. Okay. If you think relationship is going to suddenly create happiness for you, you're not ready for a relationship. All right. That's how that works. See, I'm a little cautious on saying that's a fact. It's just a figure of speech. It's not necessarily a fact. These are my opinions. That's a fact. Okay? If you're not happy being single, you're not ready for a relationship. Once you're happy spending time with yourself, then you actually have something to bring to the table for a thriving, a healthy relationship. It doesn't matter if we're talking about relationships or marriage. It's the same rules. The only difference is paperwork. Okay, one is a business, one is bullshit. Right? So you get what I'm saying? So those three questions right there, if you can answer that in front of the mirror, I think it will help you with some personal insight. You create your own truth, and then we can get going with blissful relationship.